I had to have a A4 visual diary for my Year 7 general art class. And you know what that meant? Once class was over, I got to flip that bad boy over and draw sketches on the blank pages from the back. So first up, we just have some girls, I guess. These are some drawings of Teo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. You'll notice everything I drew at the end of 2007 and the start of 2008 looks like this, with these big round eyes and oval heads and circle hands. Worthless doodles on this page, but here, again, inspired by the looks of Hazel in Pokemon Magical Journey. This is actually one of my earliest OCs. Her name was Magic Meg, and she went to magic school, and that was it. That was all I came up with. You'll find anytime I have an original character or an original story, there's nothing beyond surface level designs. Edgy looking goth girls. Kaiba on the run from the law. Duke Devlin. You can see I attempted at drawing Shardy and gave up pretty quickly. Oh, this one's hard to see, but oh, it's upside down. Why did I do that? This one's Yugi. I think he's putting together his puzzle. He's sitting at his school desk, putting together the puzzle, looking a bit... I'm not even sure what emotion that's meant to be. Now it's upside down, so that means I turn the page this way. It's upside down again. Wow, I made this easy for myself. Bakura, same style, not really doing anything. That's down, then I'm going this way. Nope, I'm going this way. This looks like an original Pokemon trainer, but it looks like I put in less effort the further down the page it got. I cut out something here. I've got another edgy goth girl, a less chibi-fied drawing of Taya, a little Yugi, little dual disc. I've always liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Another edgelord. Another upside down drawing, making my life hard for me. Taya again. Yugimoto again. This time his eyes are small, but his pupils are large. It's a little unsettling. Oh, these V's. That's how he's shaded in the anime. They just give him V's on the knees. Clearly I didn't understand why they give them V's on the knees, and I've just done it just cause. More edgy goth girls with too much cleavage. Oh wow! Character turnaround. And you can see I drew in this book once and then have gone over it several times with a pen or a pink marker, just drawing more. Oh man! Oh, I'm pretty sure this was meant to be a drawing of my crush in Year 7. It's not too embarrassing to show you these because they're totally unrecognizable as any real world human. It's upside down again. It's Misty from Pokemon. Didn't really get beyond her waist. This was a little Pichu costume idea I had, and I've redrawn this drawing 3 times. I was redoing it every year until I just sort of lost motivation and didn't bother, but I should probably try again sometime. I think this is meant to be Charmander costume, but it wasn't really working out because Charmander doesn't have as many distinct features as Pichu. Over here we have Chiro from Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Anyone else watched that show? Psyduck costume, pretty neat. Fairy, DNA, you know, the usual. Pretty generic. Here I started drawing these magical girls that were all sisters. And again, no plot, no world building, nothing other than these boring character designs. Her traits being sexy. You can tell because she has the largest breasts out of all of them. Beth, the emo one, because her entire character personality is emo. The cute one, her color is yellow, even though her color is definitely pink. And it appears I couldn't decide if her shoes were pink or yellow because I've colored them with both types of crayon. Again on the side, going from nice to not so nice. Smart, green and smart. And all these wand things where they were sort of designed after the Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girls wands, but again I didn't know what I was doing. So they just kind of look like green pea shells. Trying to come up with a cool, edgy outfit. Would you wear this? Gucci, please call me. We need to collaborate. There's that girl from before who's a bit disheveled. I remember these ones. I was coming up with some character who her bloodline had these hair clips that they had to wear, but they sucked all their energy, and that's her like face desking because she's taken off the hair clips and she's so exhausted, and it doesn't make any sense. Why would you ever put them on in the first place? Ooh, here we go. Ooh. It's Taya again in another Pokemon Magical Journey inspired coat. A very low effort girl in a coat. Taya as a ballerina. I don't even like Taya that much. I mean, she's alright I guess. She's definitely not the best Yu-Gi-Oh character. I think I drew her heaps because she was the girl and she wasn't she was the cute, nice girl. I think I was naming one of those edgy goth girl things. Here you can see I was trying to draw someone and I made them like a massive chibi head. And I was like, oh, the proportions are so wrong. I gotta draw the head smaller and now they have a head inside a head. This was me trying 1-point perspective back when I was in year 7. And I think I really got the hang of it at 12. This is the art room I had, which no longer exists. They demolished it a few years later. 1-point perspective again. This is the sun. I'm not here for drawing a sun in the corner with neat sunglasses. I'm for giving it a hideous monobrown glasses. I think this is when we're learning realism. I don't know if I added the mustache or if my friends did. Proportions, drawing in heads. Realism again, but my worst ever attempt. That was my year 7 art book. Another thing, if you're wondering why there's a hole in the cover in the front, these are actually 2 triangles I cut out and glued to a headband to make cat ears because when I was 12 I wanted to be a kawaii cat girl just like in my anime. And after I finished that, my mother actually had some A3 art books that she would do mandalas and stuff in, and there were a few blank pages at the back, so she'd give them to me to then draw in. So this one's mostly just silly absent-minded doodles in crayon or watercolors, but there are some standout doodles I would like to show you. Starting with this amazing ditto. This surprisingly accurate drawing of Homer Simpson. Cute little gecko. Oh, it's a babysitter would. This was long before bonsai ever existed. And that's what I thought a babysitter would look like. I drew this one listening to Dancing Through Life from the Wicked soundtracks. That dates to 2008 after I saw Wicked. I think this was an outfit I wore to Christmas one year. As I explained before, I cut out those triangles from the other sketchbook to make cat ears, and then I had a strip of black fabric for a tail. My arm warmers were sleeves of a shirt that I cut off and turned around. Then I had a plain shirt and skirt and boots. I can't remember, I don't think I wore a collar, but I might have drawn a heart with like fabric puffy paint. Anyway, it was probably the worst Christmas look I've ever worn in my life. I don't recommend it. Don't be influenced by kawaii anime girls. Do not do it. I was trying to like chibi-fy a wolf. I think I've got a little better at drawing animals since then. Here I was drawing all kinds of Pokemon in the little mushroom style of chibi that was in Pokemon Magical Journey. They're like Volbeat, Nilmize, Roselia, Minun, Ralts, the Walrus one that Sphere evolves into, Celio. We've got Curlia, Nuzleaf, Homonite, Doduo, Vulpix, Pichu, Sphere, Torchic, Igglybuff, Cubone, Slowpoke, Clefairy. It's a faint drawing of a girl and her papa from the page before. Feebas! Here I'd tried to draw my own little mini comic in that sort of style in Pichu's journeys, and I guess what? I got one panel in. This is Pichu. Pichu lives in a tree. Wake up! Zap! I don't know where to read next. I'm not sure if that was a thumbnail. What's going on there? Huh? You're right. Oh, you're right, Pichu. That berry does look tasty. Does Pichu get stuck in the tree? I don't know what I'm reading. Why is the order all over the place? I don't know how to share this with you. I think that's Pichu's butt and the girl's hands. Honestly, I'm not sure. I should have known better. Why didn't I write it better so I could read it better in years later? Get Pichu. Master Ditto. The girl. I think this was meant to be a swimmer from behind, wearing a swimmer cap and some really tight buns. Experimenting with a male character who meets Pichu. Slicked up hair. I think this has come a bit later than all the other drawings, but it's a pen doodle of Cyrus from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And look, I think it's pretty good for the time and for the fact that it's doodled in pen without any pencil sketch. So I think this is a kawaii cat girl version of Misty from Pokemon. And this one was Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! I think the idea is he's so stupid he couldn't comprehend a book and it made him pass out. So at this point I started posting my art online on a website called The Otaku, and they had fan submitted drawing contests, like you could host your own mini drawing contest. This was for a crossover one where you just had to cross over two fandoms. So we've got Yugimoto as a little Katamari cousin pushing the Katamari ball. Alternatively, I was thinking about Misty as a Mew Mew and Psyduck as Mint, I think. Guess what's upside down again? I warned you there'd be a lot of Marek. We got Surfer Dude Marek, and we got Marek who can't reach his Millennium Rod because it's up too high. A little Marek as a plushie shape again. Here I had drawn Sabrina, the gym leader, and then drawn her again as a chibi. There's a lot lost in the mess of this page. Isn't that the guy from The Simpsons with the Stonecutters episode where Homer joins a secret cult and he's a stonecutter? Why would I draw that of all things? Kawaii anime girl, giving a hug, I guess. And then I tried drawing it again. Got Marek again. Started drawing Marek but gave up. This is familiar. This is the same how to draw book for chibis. Here's a drawing of Masata from Evangelion. Emo Ichigo, so like an emo version of Mew Mew. This was for another one of those drawing contests where it's design your own Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster. So I had this angel lady where her wings sprout from her head. Here was another initial design, another Mew Mew. I think I'm trying to draw hands and I'm not very good at it. This was when I got Kira Kira Pop Princess. So Pinky Street are a range of little figurines you can get, and for some reason they have a rhythm game, and I found the rhythm game long before I ever found out that they were figurines, and I tried to draw my character in the game. This one is not my character, she's one of the leaders you battle. I had a fry pan as my accessory, so my character just held a fry pan. There was a mode in the game where you could just have them pose and take photos of them in their outfit, because you unlocked different outfits and could customize a character, customize the hair, face, etc. This was a little sunken pot plant that I was designing, and I made it out of Sculpey clay. And I don't think I have it anymore. I think it fell apart, but I planted a bean in it and it grew, and it was my little sunken pot plant, and I always got compliments on it. So that's it for the old sketchbooks that were half used, and then I used the back end of them. And at this point, it's now 2009, and these drawings are starting to go on the internet. So if you want a sneak peek of what's to come next time, you just have to dig up my old art accounts and start looking through them. But you won't do that because you're patient and you can wait. Thanks for watching!